Happy holidays from around the world. It's Blake Cousins, and we're about to share with you some of the major anomalies that we've seen right here at Third Phase Moon, all the way from the Baltic Sea, a huge squid discovered, along with crazy construction on the Antarctic that can't be explained. What was discovered at Area 51. I want to get your guys' comments on what you see in this presentation we're about to show you. It's a wild ride. Hang on, everybody. Now let's get to this incredible discovery coming in from Hypnotech. He reached out to us on our Third Phase Moon radio show and wanted to share with you, the world, his discovery of something very unusual in the Antarctic. All right, here we go. And this is what I love about Google Earth and people with their incredible discoveries. And they have been keeping an eye on Antarctica as of recently, and there is this extinct volcano known as Mount Takahi. But what's really interesting is we shared a video about 2 months ago of this exact same area. We're going to get to this in just a bit, but what's been recently discovered is, in my opinion, something very unusual. All right, here we go. Let's zoom in. Take a look at this recent discovery by Hypnotech of what looks to be some kind of unusual display. Let's turn things around. Let's get a better look at this right here. Look at this. Some kind of a hidden base underneath the glacial ice of the Antarctic. If we get a really close look over here, and we're going to do some digital enhancements, maybe add some brightness, contrast, but if you look closely here, it almost looks like there's a pad right here, some kind of platform below. This definitely doesn't look natural in my opinion. I want to get your opinions, people, of what we're looking at, but look at this thing. It kind of stands out like a sore thumb.
Blake, theorists say that if you look closely to the bottom of this massive platform, that it looks like maybe it's harboring a flying saucer. I see something going on down there. I see a little bit of shine. We're looking at these steps and a platform, and this thing's huge, people. We're looking at something that's massive. If it is a base, this is a great capture by Hypnotech.
What I think drew Hypnotech to this weird, hidden, possible ancient alien base is this sighting that was recently shared to us at Third Phase Moon of some people are calling an unusual, possible life form of some kind. Look at this thing. Some people say it looks like a massive creature kind of trying to reveal itself on Google Earth. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at this thing. Does it look unusual to you, or is this just some kind of anomaly on Google Earth, Brent?
Blake, I'm looking at most craters. They obviously don't leave such a huge impression that mounds on top of itself. This is definitely unusual, and I think this whole area around this volcano, this extinct volcano, has something to offer as
well. Look at this, Brent. This is what I really like about this anomaly that we shared right here at Third Phase Moon. Look at this. It stands out all by itself. There is nothing that compares to this anomaly of what looks very strange indeed. And to get this coming in from Hypnotech, not just far away, the hidden base is very interesting. That's what discovery is all about. Just people having an eye on things. Look at this thing. It's really stands out. The stairwells, the platform, the 90-degree angle right here. This is very straight. The geometric shape is not natural in my opinion. This is something designed. I want to get your opinions, people, what we're looking at. Brent, any last words?
Blake, I'm just wondering if you could get a few other views of this and maybe get a top right on top of it to give another perspective of what we're looking at here. There you go. That's good. Yeah, we're getting close up, and it does seem to stand out from anything else from its environment right here. And this is something that needs to be shared on Third Phase.
Brent said, come over here, take a look at this link via Google Earth. I'm not exactly sure what he's discovered. Brent says it came in from Maxim Trebo. He says this is going to break some news. So let's do it. For the first time, I'm going to do the search. I'm going to put in the search and we're going to find out Brent's coordinates. Let's go for a ride around planet Earth. Okay, we're going to the Pacific. Seems like we're in the middle of nowhere on an island. Okay, I think I see what Brent's noticing here. This object. But what? It's underneath the water? Okay, Brent, now you got my interest. Let's move in. The Millennium Falcon has crash landed in the middle of the Pacific on Google Imagery, right here in front of your face. Brent, I don't know what's going on here. This is amazing. Let's pull it back. Let's pull it back. Brent, let's get serious. Let's get real serious and discuss what's going on in this Google Earth search. We're putting the coordinates below. Everybody could do it for yourself. We're doing this live right now. Go ahead, Brent. Let's move in.
Blake, this is cool, real cool. You're doing this real time for everybody. We're getting this information from Maxim Trebo. He gave us the coordinates, and I just pulled this up. I'm like, wow, Blake. Let's take a look. Could he pull that back a little bit? We're seeing those tracks. Pull those tracks back from this object here, and it shows that this could be a crash landing. It reminds me of the Baltic Sea anomaly. And you can see this thing has been ripping this the surface. It's total. What the hell's going on here?
Almost a loss for words in its own sense as we're looking through this. I'm backing up, looking at the imagery and this island. Let's see what's going on over here. Where are we exactly? Starbuck Island. Wow, now things are getting strange. Are you kidding me? Are we at Starbuck Island? Come on, people, we're doing this for the first time. I think this is a world exclusive. Nobody's seen this before. Let's take a look around. Let's take a look around. I love Google Earth because they really are scanning the surface. Let's see. It seems like this could have been some kind of landing pad. Let's move it. And this is where things get a little strange. There it is. There it is. You see that? Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. And then the track.
Blake, it seems to like skip across water. This thing's skipping and hitting the surface and bouncing back, but it seems like it wants to hold on to the surface like a magnet. Is this some sort of UFO technology that's digging into the surface
almost
here?
Out of control. It almost seems like an out of control landing. Skipping along the surface. Then, right here, let's go into here. It's going underneath the water right here. We're going to go deep. Let's see.
Let's get a closer look at this object. That's good. There's some good detail there. It almost gives some dimension there. Let's wrap it around. Yes.
Let's see if we could wrap this around. Let's wrap it around. What is this? All right, people, we're going to put the link under description. I hope everybody's doing this. Let's get a bird's eye view on this. You know, this is something that needs to be shared. If you have friends around on Facebook, you want to show them something incredible, go to Third Phase Moon right now. Share what you're seeing. Share what you're seeing. Share the link. A disc shape. Look at this. Let's see if we could turn things around. Come at it from an opposite direction.
There's I'm pointing out. Moving closer to that craft, I see a little, like it seems to have broken up almost. There's a piece. Oh wait, right there to the right there. We have a couple fragments. Oh wait, look at the ship. It really gives a nice dimension there.
Wow.
That's amazing, Blake. Now we know that right there. This gives
Look at this.
a ship.
Look, what are these patterns? What are these anomalies underneath the ocean? Here, look. And now we're going to go back in. Let's move into this. Like I said, doesn't that look like the Millennium Falcon? That's insane. Are you seeing this? I see it's definitely moving forward. It looks like we're looking at some sort of trajectory of turbo, a boost, a power source behind the ship itself. It's definitely sci-fi. It's science fiction like, and we're living it, seeing it on planet Earth. We're looking at this right now, and look at this. Look at the track as whatever this craft is. I'm calling it a starcraft now. This is my opinion. Look at it. It crash landed, and now it's underneath the water. You know, in the middle of the Pacific. Let's pull this out. Let's see where we're at. Wow. What a perfect place to crash an object that nobody will ever discover but Google Maps. And Google Earth has just discovered this. Again, we're going to take a closer look. Can you tell me what this is, people? This shows its top view like we did see earlier. Let's see if we could get another dimension coming in from the bottom left side of it. We saw that awesome look of it on the right. Now let's see if the same features present itself. What an awesome delivery and new evidence from Maxim Trebow. Maxim's given us a lot of good information. He's our Russian counterpart out there.
He's a Russian connection.
Our Russian connection. You know, he's broken so much news right here at Third Phase of Moon. Let's see from this angle, what are we going to look at? Let's move it up. Let's move it up. Here we go. Let's go in. I don't think it could be some kind of military bunker. Because some people would go ahead, Brent. What are you looking at? I'm seeing this ship you can see it's buried in the sand. We're not seeing the full scope of it. You can see the nose has hidden itself underneath the surface there.
It's a nosedive.
It
definitely
curled out in the sand and came to a sudden stop. We could even see the shadow based off to the left of it. And it's definitely, we're not seeing this whole ship. But on those side features, we're really getting a good look on what kind of shape this object's showing itself. I wonder how old this is. Blake, I know you can do a search on time and see if
this was captured in 2005.
Let's see what we got. 2010, and let's see what 2000. Let's go with 2014 delivers. Let's go back in time. It was there since 2005. So whatever this is, it's been around for a while. Now let's go to present day. Let's pull it up, and there it is. This thing seems ancient. We don't know how old this is. This could be something that's been in the ocean waters for over 100 years. There's erosion around these islands. So it can't be too dated, or it would have been basically sunk underneath the sand and disappeared. Let's put in Deception Island. Let's punch it in, everybody. Go to Google Earth and punch it in, Deception Island. We've just arrived. Look at this. Welcome to Deception Island, everybody. Orlando's here, and we're going to explore this place. Quickly, there's going to be an anomaly that is going to blow you away, but look at the time. Let's go back to 1999. The island seems like it's rising up out of the ocean from, 2015. It's covered by snow. We have geospatial analyst Orlando Smith. Let's just get your opinion right away about Deception Island before we get to mind-blowing evidence. Go ahead, Orlando. What are we looking at here?
Well, first of all, the imagery is going to differ in resolution in terms of the years, the times it was taken. The snow cover increasing over time would be something that would definitely surprise me. I would expect from all of the information that I have that in general in this region, snow cover has been decreasing. The glaciers are retreating and so forth.
That's right. Let's move up in the future here. 2010. Now look, It's all evaporated, the snow.
That's exactly what I would expect to see. A lot of clear recession of the glaciers. It's melting.
All right, now let's get to this. This is what I've been waiting to show the world. And this is, I'm sure, going to break the internet here real soon. Let's go to this mysterious shadow. Do you guys see this? Let's go to December 28, 2013, and let's move in here. There it is. Look at this. All right, now let's pull it in, people. And we're going to be, when I saw this earlier today, I didn't know what I was looking at. Look at this. There's a disturbance in the water. You can see a disturbance in trails and some whitewash. What is this? What are we looking at? Look how huge this object is. Breaching the water. And I'm saying breaching because I've seen wells up close breaching, but this is way bigger than a well. And I don't think it's any kind of submarine that I'm aware of. Brent, any thoughts on what we're looking at here? Look at the disturbance here.
Blake, it seems like there's actually two attachments. It seems like a supersized megalodon. Blake, this could be the future of what we're looking at. Global warming created bigger sized leviathans in our sea waters. Some people, we showed this earlier, thought this was a submarine breaching the surface and attacked by some huge squid. This is amazing.
It almost does look like it has a organic shape to it, and the scale of this object would be huge. This would be at least many hundreds of feet across. Can you imagine the head of a creature 300 feet across? It doesn't really sound plausible.
Look at how massive whatever the disturbance in the water is. I've been around big surf. I've surfed big waves in my time, and I could see that this whitewash is definitely something quite large. This would have to be, in my opinion, 400 feet in a length right here, whatever this is. And look at this. Look at the shadows here. That definitely resembles some kind of squid's head. But we're just pointing it out to you people. What this
There's a
what was
splash
happening.
taking place there. What is that object? Is it an organic object? Who knows? Maybe it's an asteroid crashing right at the time when the satellite photo was taken. It could be. Asteroids have all kinds of shapes. That would still be a large asteroid to have made it all the way through the atmosphere. That would be intriguing in itself.
But what a perfect time for Google Earth to capture such an image at that precise moment of impact.
What a rare phenomenon.
And then it's right located off Deception Island. That's a strange name for an island. And then this is no deception, people. You could look at for yourself. We're going to supply the links to Google Earth, and you could have just as much fun as we are right now at Third Phase Moon. I'm sure this is quite incredible. Everybody's viewing this, and we're not making out what's going on in this
Maybe
image.
it's a satellite crashing.
What about a UFO crash?
Right. Some kind of a ship. Maybe it wanted to crash. I thought that it could be a satellite just because sometimes when satellites are reaching the end of their lifespan, they crash them out in places as far away as possible from human populations, and up there by the North or the South Pole would
Sure.
be a plausible place to drop these objects.
You know, some people might say that this could be some kind of volcanic activity. And, you know, I would have to disagree that there's no kind of island being developed here. This is pretty much inactive in regards to that. If I'm wrong, well, then correct me on this. But let's go back in time and see what's going on here. We'll try and set things up. That's not quite working. So we'll move along. Brett, any words here?
Blake, I'm still leaning towards something large in the ocean, more organic than metallic as a satellite that Orlando's presenting. I'm thinking it's more of a leviathan, a very large creature. We're seeing its breach in momentary capture of Google.
Some people might say it's an orca whale. There's some patterns here that resemble orca.
A
But the
1,000-foot orca.
1,000-foot orca, let me tell you, it could be possible.
And two leviathans, powerful beasts going at each other in the ocean. It could be a fight.
A squid and an orca in mortal battle in the Antarctic, just off Deception Island. Is this the headline that we should put out? Because, I don't have any other explanation. If you do, people, you let us know. Share this. Share it with your friends. Get the word out. Blow their minds, because I guarantee you a whole conversation is about to get started in regards to this. So you watch tomorrow. The internet will light up with this image discovered just off Google Earth, Deception Island. It's real, people. Any last words? Orlando, go ahead.
There's definitely a splash taking place. I can't tell if the object is entering the water, exiting the water, but you see the concentric circles around the event and the object. It is indicative of a splash. And the trail that trails out along may be the object. That trail suggests that it was exiting the water. Perhaps before it completely exited and breached, it was swimming along, creating some sort of disturbance in the water, leaving that trail, and then finally the big splash in the center of the picture, where obviously there's a lot more activity going on right in the center, and the activity dissipates in a concentric manner, which is that of exactly of a splash.
Something that was discovered from our friends in Sweden. This is Area 51, and what we have just received right here at Third Phase Moon from a discovery from Sweden. The man wants to remain anonymous, but we're going to shout out the country who discovered this. Thank you so much. Take a look at what he discovered right here. We're going to pull in, and right in this mountain range, if you see this driveway, it seems to lead to some kind of, take a look at this, hidden underground entrance. Possibly are these two entries to a base within this mountain range. We're going to get a closer look and take a look at this, guys. I want to get your thoughts on what we're looking at. Are they harvesting mineral out of this mountain, or is this an entrance to a military base? Some people might say possibly to Hollow Earth. What comes to mind is Bob Lazar was explaining pretty much exactly what this looks like. This is, I think, never before seen Google Earth imagery, a new discovery that we're looking at right now. Is this a possible entrance where they're hiding the UFOs, the flying saucers recovered from Roswell? The flying saucer, is it hidden within this mountain range? Let's see, let's pull it back. We're going to go over the construction of this. This is an image from 2010. Let's go back in time here and see what it looks like in 2005. You can see that in 2005 there seems to be some kind of construction going down, and let's see here. It's not as pronounced as when you go to 2010. People, I want to get your opinions. Here's an image from 2009. And again, I like the 2010 image. Brent's here with me, and he's got a comment as well. But let's see. Let's rotate around and see how this plays out here. This is an interesting formation, to say the least. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Blake, I see three openings right here. We got one on the far left of this mountain, and we move in, and we got these larger ones to the right. These twin portal open ways. And is it possible that this is where they keep their hidden technology, their experimental aircraft that fly out of these hangars hiding within the mountain?
What I really like about it too, it's very suspiciously close. If we back it up here to the infamous, basically secret base of Area 51, it's just right down the road. If you just pan it down here, let's pull it back up and let's see, where is Area 51? Can anybody see it? I'm looking for it. Help me out, guys. There it is. Let's pull it up and see. I would say it'd be approximately maybe about 20 to 15 miles away. So here we go, the Area 51 base, and then we're going to get to the location that was discovered by our friends in Sweden. I really thank the people from around the world that share their discoveries. It really makes a difference. Be- And then here we go. Let's oscillate it a little bit and bring it down a little bit closer. And again, people, what are we looking at here? I want to get your guys' opinions. We're just about to go live on Third Phase of Moon Radio, and I'm going to be taking calls, but I just wanted to share this with you, this breaking news coming in right here at Third Phase of Moon. Now, let's open up the lines and get the people's reaction to this, and hopefully we get to hear some good stories. Let's go to the radio station.
All right. Okay, we're back in the studio, and we are live taking your calls from around the world. This is Blake Cousins, Third Phase of Moon. Welcome back, everybody, from around the world. What I just shared with our YouTubers is this link via our Facebook. I'm not sure if it's going to work for everybody, but what we are looking at is some kind of entry into a mountain, actually 3 entries into a mountain close to Area 51. I want to get your guys' opinions of what this new discovery is. Where do these tunnels or entries lead into? Are they hiding something in there? Now, these are the big questions we want to find out. This is close to Area 51, so it is basically, I still think, restricted access. If anybody in the area knows if it's public, well, by all means, see if you can tell us what this is. But from what I'm hearing, this is still restricted access. No access allowed by the public under risk of prosecution or being possibly shot to death. Basically, the ramifications of visiting Area 51 without proper clearance could be quite deadly. Now, let's see. We're going to be sharing this on our Third Phase of Moon, and everybody's going to see it around the world. I don't think the link is working, unfortunately, but well, we're going to take a couple calls from around the world in regards to this UFO phenomenon, and then I want to get the people's reactions on YouTube. We've been sharing people's reactions as of lately on our YouTube channel. I think it's really important to share the comments that come in, some good, some bad, and some really smart people. There's some really smart people out there. We get a lot of information from the public. If it wasn't for you guys, Third Phase Moon wouldn't be who we are. It's because of you having your eyes on the skies and being your own investigator. UFO hunters out there that are sharing the information to us, and as soon as we get it, we share it to the world. So that's our job. And we'll be sharing the coordinates on our YouTube channel, so everybody could do this themselves. It's going to be quite surprising of what the reaction of the world is tomorrow, and we're going to be doing a follow-up, the world's reactions to this discovery. Now, as far as you wanting to share your story, all you have to do is press number 1 on your device, your touchpad device, as you're calling in to the show, and we'll get to you as soon as possible. The number is 347-934-0378, and just go ahead, press number 1 on the show, and then we'll get to you. Let's see, their lines are opening up, and we're taking calls. This is Third Phase of Moon Radio 410. You are on Third Phase of Moon. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the show.
Hey, good evening, guys. How y'all doing?
Doing good. And how you doing tonight? Hello? Okay, it seems like we just lost that caller. Interesting. You know, this is something that's quite unusual that happens sometimes. So we get people that want to share their stories, and then all of a sudden they just they get cut out. It's kind of weird. Everybody stand by. Let's go to this song. It's a guitar song by Paul Barrett. We'll be right back. I'm going to get the links to the Flash Chat right now on our Flash Chat, so everybody could go to Area 51 and take a look at exactly what I'm looking at. Stand by, everybody. Okay, we're broadcasting live, and I'm going to be sharing the link right now. Let's put the link in to the Flash chat. I want to get your guys' comments of what we're looking at here. That's what we like to do. We get the information in, and it's up to the public to decide what we're looking at, and then obviously give us your opinions. And if we could get down to the bottom of this, of the mystery, that's a big step for us. I want to get people's opinions. I'm putting the Google Earth link in, and I'm wanting to get the feedback from the people. I want to get your feedback as well. Let's do that. Tomorrow, we're going to be posting up your feedback videos, and it's going to be my pleasure posting your comments on Third Phase of Moon. You're going to see yourself on Third Phase of Moon. That's quite exciting. So if you've got something smart, intelligent to say, you could see yourself up on Third Phase of Moon. You got something funny? Well, we like a bit of humor as well. We want to give you, the people, the world, a public forum to have your voice heard on Third Phase of Moon. So we'll be broadcasting Friday night too, taking your calls from around the world. Everybody be safe. Stay tuned to Third Phase of Moon YouTube, and it's been my pleasure being with you tonight. We'll see you again next time. Take care, everybody.